guys, it's Tommy the Hammer. I realize I haven't filmed a video review in a little while now. There's a reason behind that. Recently, Adam McCruskey's father passed away last week, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I just haven't been feeling the urge to do much filming, skits, reviews, things like that. But then me and Adam were talking over the past weekend, and we came to the conclusion that the best way to honor his memory would be to review one of his all-time favorite films.
This is your old pal Adam. Today, as kind of a tribute to my dad, I decided to view the movie Nosferatu, and this is actually a remake of the classic 1920s German expressionist horror film that was from the silent era. And this one is from the 70s, and it has the great Klaus Kinski as the title character, and it's directed by Werner Herzog. This is a very artsy film, and Dad was always a huge fan of this movie. He showed it to me when I was younger. So Tom, do you remember when you first saw this back in the day?
Yeah, actually guys, if it wasn't for Adam's dad, I would have actually never heard of this version of Nosferatu. It's a very beautiful film. I've seen it only once, and that was back in high school, like Adam was saying. So it's creeping on about 20 years here since the last time I've actually watched this movie. Yeah, how time flies. We've seen a lot of vampire films in our day. I gotta say, this is probably, in the top 10 for sure. So we're gonna refresh our memories with this movie, cut away to the trailer for you guys, and when we get back, we're gonna be discussing the movie Nosferatu.
Enjoy, it's a good one.
Ich lege keinen Wert mehr auf Sonnenschein und blitzende Fontänen, für die sich die Jugend begeistern mag. Ich liebe die Dunkelheit und die Schatten.
Jonathan, fahr nicht. Ich habe ein Gefühl.
Ach was.
Du wirst in Gefahr sein. Fahr nicht.
Er wird mein Essen. Ich muss heute noch zu Graf Draculas Schloss.
Der Fluch wird auf den Menschen lasten. Der Fluch des Vampirs Nosferatu.
Okay guys, we just got done watching Nosferatu. I gotta admit, it's still an amazing film, extremely poetic, extremely lyrical, and everything about it, I think, is just, captivating to watch from a pure, cinematic standpoint.
How about those shots, dude?
It's just, the cinematography itself is worth the price of admission for this movie, and the acting's really good, the music is just haunting, and there's a certain spirituality to this movie that I think that a lot of other interpretations of Dracula, don't necessarily get, which is why this is one of the best.
The makeup that Klaus Kinski wears is amazing.
Yeah,
it's
perfect.
It's just very creepy, and it's I don't know, it's very haunting. Some of it, maybe doesn't work quite as well as others, but most of it is beautiful. Some of the camera work in here is really something else.
Yeah, I agree, man.
And just you get a real sense, and I could see how my dad saw this probably back in the 70s, his artsy hippie days back then, and how he could have really appreciated it, because this film, it's also kind of harkens back to the kind of the French New Wave period, the 60s and all that.
In terms of Dracula movies, I'm a fan of the character, I'm a fan of the films, I love the story. I love horror, I love vampires, especially when they're done right.
Yeah, and it's no wonder this film has gained such a cult following.
Oh, I know.
It's just brilliant. The shots and it's just the angles and everything. It's if you were in film school, you would at least have to see one of Herzog's films.
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt. And for me, I think this is one of the best vampire films. And personally speaking, guys, I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of a 10. How about you, Douglies?
Yeah, I'd have to give it either an 8 or a 9. It's pretty up there.
There's really not much about it I dislike. The pacing, a little slow, But if you're invested in the mood that it's trying to sell, then you take the bad with the good.
And it gradually draws you in. I mean,
Yeah.
initially, like, you're kind of like, it's a bit to get used to, but then once you're in, it just captures you. The music is really great, you know, like how it just draws you in and just goes well with the scenes.
This is a movie you savor, not so much as experience as a thrill ride, but it's like that, you know, long, slow, you know, drag of wine that you swish around your mouth and you catch all the notes. And I'm glad we got to do the video as a tribute video, and I hope you guys found this to be informative. If you've never seen the movie, if you're looking for a great spooky vampire film to watch this Halloween coming up in about a month, then you might want to check this one out. It's tops. I like it a lot. Adam likes it a lot. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.